going on, guys? It is Rinne-Hatake here, back with another video, and today I got What If Goku Had Broly's Potential, Part 2. And it seems to me that you guys really do enjoy this What If, since I was expecting this to be at least even or a little under Beast Goku, but looks like I was wrong. You guys do enjoy this, so make sure to watch out for Part 3, when that comes out. But you should all be waiting for, well, a possible movie that can come out. What if Goku was or had been born with Super Saiyan 4 and was a Llama Goku? I might release those two very soon. But without further ado, I'll see. I was about to do an outro there, but without further ado, let's finally begin this what if scenario. So, where I'm gonna start this off is where I left off. Goku absolutely smoked Vegeta, and Vegeta, well, was still let go. Even though Goku was in an enraged state, Goku still managed to get through that and let Vegeta go. So, that being said, Vegeta flew off with his space pod into, well, Frieza's planet. It takes him a little while, but, he was unconscious the whole ride due to his injuries. Well, due to him succumbing to his injuries and him being passed out. While the others who did get very injured, while they were there, they got themselves healed up. And it did take a while for the recovery, and they won't be doing any fighting for a little while. So, yeah, none of them actually died, I assume, because I didn't rewatch the whole last part. I assume they all didn't die, but if they did, my bad on that. But none of them died, so they're all good. But we move on from this, as well. Goku is still a-okay. He just took a few scratches here and there, mainly stamina drain. It's just gonna take a few days to heal. So with that being said, Goku decided to train more and to master this power of his, since he knows this is not enough. And he did go to King Kai's planet and did learn how to control the Ikari form a lot better. He learned a lot of stuff from King Kai, including the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he learned that along with the Sun. Yeah, along with the Sun and Piccolo. I think I said that. But anyways, we continue. As now, Goku practices his Ikari form, gaining a lot more ground with the form, becoming a lot stronger with it. This form is Goku's ace in the hole. This is a 10 times multiplier. And Goku's body, since he's already been able to use the Ikari form for a while and it's very strenuous, he's been able to use Kaioken times 10, which gives the same amount of boost, but a much higher stamina drain, and it really does affect the body. So Goku's trying to think of a way to make his own version of the Kaioken, and a much stronger version, with him being able to multiply to much greater heights, without getting any stamina drain, well, with stamina drain, but with no body-inflicted pain while using it. And, he is thinking of a way to do this, but at the current time, he isn't truly able to, because he is lacking the experience and knowledge to do so. But we move from this, as Goku continues training, as his son and everyone else, does recover, so they all get back to training. But Goku does not request for a space pod yet, since he has not heard word from the Namekians. So, soon after everybody is healed and all that, well, Kami got word from King Kai that Namek is in a lot of trouble due to the fact that Frieza and Vegeta are there attacking the planet. So, the best option is to either stop this and go there themselves. I do apologize if you can hear the background. There is a lot of noise. I do apologize for that. I do apologize for all that noise you just heard, if you did hear it. But I'm gonna try my best to edit that out. But anyways, we continue. As Goku does request for a space pod after the time with Kami, so he does request a space pod, and Bulma takes a little while to make it, since it is very high tech, and Earth doesn't have this technology yet. So once they do finish fixing all of that up, well, Goku chooses the people he's gonna take with him, and he flies off. And the strongest duo for the assault squad would definitely be um, Gohan, Piccolo, and Goku. They're the assault squad, and the squad that's looking for the Dragon Balls is gonna be, well, the human Z Fighters. Chaozu and Chaozu did not come on this one since in the last fight he barely survived, so he doesn't really want to try that again. Yajirobe, he isn't really too much of a main character. Yajirobe did fight, but he still kind of did nothing. But anyways, we continue. As you know, the main people, the main characters and the main side characters take off into space, taking them a while to get to Namek, which is a year. Not a year, but a week or two. Basically. They take a week or two to get there until they finally arrive. Well, they've been training for a long while, and this training was very beneficial, as their strengths multiplied insanely high. Or their strength has been multiplied really high, but the human Z Fighters weren't really able to keep up with Goku, Gohan, or like Piccolo. They weren't able to keep up with their gravity usage, so Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo aren't able to get as much out of it as they should have. But the human Z Fighters did get some out of it, since they were only able to ramp up the gravity by 70, not 100, due to the fact that the humans aren't just aren't able to keep up. Their bodies aren't built like Namekians or Saiyans. Their genes are not the same. So, they weren't able to handle it. But anyways, we move. As finally their spaceship lands on the planet, it does take them a while, but they finally get there. As Goku tells them to split up, as he leaves the ship with Krillin, his trusty friend, as they fly off in different directions, as Goku's squad flies into many, power levels, as they find many villages in ruins, as their buildings of the Namekians were trashed. Holes were put in walls, windows, roofs, and craters in the ground, and many Namekians dead on the floor, as it was a very, very one-sided massacre. It was obvious who was going to win from the start, since the Namekians didn't really have a protection against this. Didn't really have guards to protect them, so they were all, defeated by Frieza's soldiers. I do apologize if you can continuously hear noise in the background, but I'll try my best to edit that out. But we continue. As Goku and Piccolo and Gohan do come across a village that does have a healer. That would be Dende. As they pick up Dende, take him along with them, and save any other Namekians that are still breathing. As they take Dende as a useful asset to them, as Dende can heal them whenever they have injuries. As Goku does realize that they get power boosts whenever they get hurt, so they can legit spam this and have an infinite variety of, pain and power increase. As, we continue. As soon enough, they met Frieza, or they find Frieza destroying another village and trying to take their Dragon Balls. As Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan step up, showing themselves. As now they face the mighty Cold Emperor straight in the face. As now Frieza looks down at them saying, "Well, if it isn't the monkeys who's taken down Vegeta, how impressive of you to take down one of my strongest subordinates. But no matter, you'd stand no chance against me." As he prepares a death beam straight at Goku, Goku manages to swipe that beam away, as Frieza does many of those on Gohan, Piccolo, and any others behind them, but they were all dodged, weaved, and blocked, as Goku already goes into his Ikari form, as his eyes change, as a strange greenish light appears around Goku, as Goku yells, as his hair starts to rise. As this really shocks Frieza for a second, as he thought Goku had Super Saiyan, but it didn't. And Frieza didn't really notice that Goku's power really increased, it's just his hair rose. That's the only main difference. Frieza's Goku's hair rose and his eye color changed, which is not really too noticeable at first. But as Frieza gets into the fight, he realizes that that was definitely a transformation and was not his eyes playing tricks on him. As Goku's power, speed, and strength is above any other he's ever faced besides Beerus. As Goku throws many barrages of kicks and punches that do connect to Frieza. As Frieza, not having enough time to dodge, gets berated by all of those attacks, getting sent into the mountain. Getting sent into a mountain range. As Frieza does break free using his ki, as his ki just grows. As Frieza begins powering up, it goes into his second form. But with Goku and his Ikari, he's still able to keep up and mainly defeat second form Frieza. Frieza going into his third form, begins to flex, saying that he is now much stronger than Goku. Well, he is wrong. Goku's power level is still above him by some margin. As Goku's power level, actually, I just forgot about Broly's potential in this whole scenario. Let me just rewind some of that. As Goku does fight Frieza, his strength really does continuously increase due to the fact that, well, he has Broly's potential, and during mid-battle, when Broly gets angrier and angrier, his power rises to the occasion, just like what happened in the movie. So, just like that, Goku gets angrier and angrier as Frieza gets stronger as well. Not in the sense of Broly's potential, but it's just mainly strong in general. So this feeds Goku, feeds him a spoonful of power, as Goku is just taking it in, eating that power up, and just becoming so much stronger. As Frieza notices Goku's power just increasing. Every second they battle, the angrier Goku gets, the stronger he gets. As Frieza is starting to get overpowered in his third form, soon enough, Goku sucker punches him straight across the face. That kind of does make Frieza woozy, as this is enough time for Piccolo and Gohan to join in, as they both use Kaioken times 10, or even 15, maybe 20 at max, as they charge at Frieza, throwing barrages of kicks and punches. As they do their best, and they do damage Frieza somewhat, but not really enough, as Frieza swats them away like flies, as Frieza is now aggravated. Very. So, now Frieza goes into his final form, as Vegeta, on the other hand, can feel their power, as he just finished losing to Zarbon, as it just happens the exact same way. He loses to Zarbon. Actually, no, this time I'm gonna say he won. He took a greater beating from Goku than he did the last time. So, this time around, Vegeta had an insane power-up. His power was much higher than normal. As Goku, on the other hand, his power level just continuously, I say, grows. As at this stage, you're probably wondering why I don't let him use Kaioken. I'm pretty sure the reason is obvious. Goku can't use Kaioken, because Kaioken is a calm, focused, and concentrated technique that needs insane precision. But in this angry state, the only thing Goku can do is go berserk and wild. No point giving Goku a calm and collective technique that needs concentration when you're in a berserk state. But anyways, we continue. As Goku, well, continues to pound Frieza's face in, but Frieza did take the upper hand once using his final form. As the pounding goes to Goku, Goku gets his face legit punched right through. His face just gets pounded by Frieza. But soon enough, Goku gets more angrier and angrier as his hair continuously just changes. Like, his hair goes from yellow to black, or blonde to black, basically. His hair continuously rises as he gets angrier within the fight, as it then snaps. When Frieza had enough, he blinds Goku using a 30 move in the fight, and goes straight for the young Saiyan child, as in this timeline, Gohan was the one to get blown up. As, well, Well, the thing is, Gohan was brought up into the sky, as was brought really close to Frieza. As Goku's eyes were finally able to see again, he saw that, well, Frieza was about to kill Gohan, so he yells, "Frieza, no!" But Frieza, being the merciless person he is, he blows Gohan to smithereens. There's nothing left of Gohan. No Gohan was left after that blast. It was just a piece of Gohan's orange. Actually, no. Just a piece of Gohan's, well, purple clothing. As Piccolo gets enraged as well. As both Goku and Piccolo snap. Once this happens, a green light, an explosive green light, emerges from Goku. As it spreads like a wildfire. As Goku's energy just explodes, as Goku's hair rises to insane lengths, as his muscles bulk up even more muscular than he looked before. His muscles were already bulky due to the Ikari form, but now, with Super Saiyan Ikari and an enraged state, his muscles are legit about to pop. That's how bulging they are. They're bulging that much. As Goku is now in such an enraged state, he forces his form to go beyond, above and beyond. He forces Super Saiyan to go over the limit. As Goku's just overloaded with anger and rage, he goes into Super Saiyan 2 unknowingly. He doesn't know what this form is, but I dare tell you that this form is a lot stronger than Super Saiyan with Ikari. This form is above that strength, as Goku at this stage could probably destroy Namek with his anger. As the waters of Namek begin rising, as waves bigger than anyone's ever seen starts clapping the ground, as you can hear the waves just rising, as tsunamis could be seen throughout the land, as lightning strikes the ground, as many Namekians who are still living can feel this dangerous energy emanating from Goku. One singular man produces this much power. But on the other hand, Frieza knew he just did something terrible. He knew he was gonna get it. As Frieza was right, he did get it. Goku starts beating on Frieza. Frieza gets his face pounded in mercilessly. No mercy for Frieza this time. Goku's too blind in rage to actually see this. As Goku gets Frieza gets brutally beaten by Goku with his fists, kicks, and everything. He was going full ham on Frieza. Frieza at this point got turned into a Goku's punching bag. Goku was pulling out literally Muhammad Ali's moves with a left jab going in with the right. He's pulling all sorts of Bruce Lee moves on, well, Frieza. As Frieza didn't know what hit him. Frieza was just taking the hits, getting pounded, as his eye was already swollen, he's bleeding. He looks like an onion at this stage. That's how beaten he is. As he isn't even able to go max power, because that's no point. It's just too late. As Goku finishes him off with a haymaker right hook that lands straight across his face, sending Frieza straight into the ground with a heavy thud. As Frieza is literally unconscious beyond belief, as Goku just descends looking like an absolute insane anime guy, like an anime Chad at this point, as electricity just crackles around Goku, as his hair just rises, or just his hair looks absolutely insane, looking golden and very sharp looking. It's just insane. At this point, Goku is turned into an absolute Giga Chad. But let's go back to Gohan. Gohan, who was blasted into a mile, just miles away, he actually didn't die. Gohan was blasted away, and Goku wasn't able to sense this since he was too blinded with rage. But Gohan barely survived, as, well, he hit the planet, or just hit the mountain, and he's barely alive at this stage, clinging onto life by a hair. And this was a very good chance that Gohan actually survived. There was a very little chance, but his chances of survival did increase, since That mountain he landed on is where Dende was, because Piccolo took him there because Piccolo didn't want Dende to get hurt, and he did get a rage boost, but he knew that meant nothing to Frieza since Frieza can solo him. But anyways, he landed on that mountain where Piccolo and Dende were, as Piccolo decided to tell Dende to heal Gohan instantly. As they started healing Gohan was already almost dead, but he still managed to survive thanks to Piccolo and Dende. Without their help, Gohan would be dead. This would give Gohan an insane Zenkai boost. His Zenkai boost is insane at this point. So, yeah, that happens. And Goku at this point is just... he's continuously beating on Frieza. And he busts out the Kamehameha, ending Frieza immediately. As Goku's still in a blind fit of rage. As the planet just starts getting torn to shreds by Goku. His power is insane, and his anger and power continues to grow. No one can really rival Goku at this stage. Even Vegeta, who was watching from afar, knew that Goku had to be the legendary Super Saiyan. The one in the legends that his father spoke about. The one that would always beat every Saiyan. The one legendary Saiyan that comes in every generation. And this happened to be Goku. Goku was that Saiyan, and he is now insane, in a berserk state, basically. And no one can stop Goku. So, will anyone be able to stop Goku? Or will they all leave Goku on this planet to die when it explodes? Or will someone be able to comfort Goku and release Goku's anger? Find out next time on Part 3 of What If Goku Had Broly's Potential, Part 3. Oh yeah, my bad. What if Goku had Broly's potential? But anyways, what did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy the story? Did you guys like it? Did you guys dislike it? Tell me in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, so you never miss out on another new upload. And make sure to stay tuned for a new possible What If that will come out to Pokemon What If on my second channel. So if you do like Pokemon What Ifs, or just like Pokemon in general, that might come out on the second channel. Just depends what I feel on it. But it's your boy Rinne-Hatake, and your boy is out. Peace.